They kicked Marjorie Taylor Greene off of, Twitter. They kicked her off Twitter. And hey, look. Boom! They kicked her like, bam! Drop kicked her ass on Twitter. Facebook has suspended her. Now, look, I'm not supposed to laugh because I'm supposed to somehow give a shit. Because somehow, them kicking Marjorie Taylor Greene's punk ass off Twitter, you know, if it was me, all the people that support Marjorie would come to my defense. Yeah, that's how it works. They want you to equate yourself to every one of them. First of all, Marjorie Taylor Greene does shit just to piss off people. She doesn't really believe in anything. No, she's a provocateur. So, look, a regular person, I have more respect for. I'd be more sympathetic for a regular person who actually believes dumb shit, okay? Or controversial shit, or shit unsanctioned by the establishment. Okay, I have more respect for them. But see, I'm not convinced. Everything I've seen about Marjorie Taylor Greene tells me that she doesn't really stand for anything. It's like whatever her opposition stands for, she's going to stand on the opposite. And she's going to keep pushing and anteing up and keep pushing it because that's what makes her, that's what cooks her dinner. I mean, folks, what is she known for? The only reason why you even know her name is because she's offensive. So you mean to tell me a person whose whole job, her whole mission statement is to be offensive to the left and to the center, gets in the hot water with social media platforms, and I'm supposed to defend her because of what? Has Marjorie Taylor Greene ever shown a slight degree of giving a fuck about black people? I'm just asking because when I'm talking about reparations or black agenda, getting something for our vote, I don't think I ever heard Marjorie Taylor Greene and 90% of her party even pretend to give a shit. So, you mean to tell me this Cracker Barrel eating motherfucker whose whole job, her whole mission is to piss you off, piss everyone off, so she gets notoriety, because she has nothing else to stand on. Nothing else. For free speech purposes, I'm supposed to stand behind her? Nah. As if Marjorie Taylor Greene would stand behind any of us on any issue. A cop can blow a black toddler's face off, and Marjorie Taylor Greene would support the cop. That's right. I believe she would. The more controversial, the better. That's what she would do. I do not believe that Marjorie Taylor Greene has anyone's best interest at heart. I think dummies who just hate Democrats so much they will even like Marjorie Taylor Greene because she tries to own the Dems, which is some lazy-ass politics that don't help anybody. How the fuck does that help us? Nah, man, nah. Look, I'm not saying, ban everybody. No, what I'm saying is, I don't give a shit if people who don't fight for me. Now it's different. If you use your platform to advocate for me, to advocate for my cousins, to advocate for my children, to advocate for poor people, to advocate for the barely middle class, if you use your platform to fight for us, not for stupid ass wedge issues, but to actually fight for the people, and then you get the, what is it? You get deep sixed, or you get filed in, file 13? You get your, what's a good word for it? And then they drop kick your ass out of the social media. Then maybe I'd be considering, like, whoa, this is fucked up. But Marjorie Taylor Greene to me shows nothing, nada. So they kicked her off Twitter. They kicked her off Facebook. she still has her work account. Yeah, they kicked her personal account off, okay? But her business account, she still has. Explain to me why this is a problem. The account that she's supposed to use as a representative is still active. So why are people complaining? You know how many people's personal accounts get kicked off? All the fucking time. Oh, so let me get this right. She's a representative, provocateur, doing whatever she can to get elected, riling up motherfuckers just to remain relevant. That's all she does. She uses her burner account, her personal account, to do that. She has a professional account, a representative account, which is fine and operational. But all of these people on the right, and I guess a bunch of progressives who are very right-friendly, are complaining and siding with her because free speech. Meanwhile, every other day, not every other day, every second, a regular person, working person, has their personal account obliterated, terminated, zapped like one of those bugs flying into that metal, that electric shit, that electric trap for mosquitoes and shit. That's what's happening every second. Probably multiple seconds. It sounds like popcorn. Every day, probably 5,000 Facebook accounts and 5,000 Twitter accounts go bye-bye of regular people. You don't cry a river. You don't give a shit. Somebody with 2 accounts, one of the accounts goes away, and now you want to ring the alarm. Now, man, she to me, she's a piece of, she's garbage, okay? She's garbage. That's what she is. She's making money off of us, and she's not working for us. So I'm not going to cry a river about it. I don't give a shit. I don't offer people up to get their accounts canceled. But when they happen to somebody like that, she reminds me like Milo. Yeah, I put her in the category with Milo. Remember that guy who went away? Yeah, that guy. His whole job, his whole shtick was, I'm going to be as offensive as possible. I'm going to be an asshole to as many people as possible, which will make me as well-known and famous as possible. And then when you do that, and the shit works, at the end of that road, you push it so far because that's your job, that's what works. You keep pushing, till finally you push so far, you are gone. Anyone with vision could see that was going to happen. Because it's only so far you could go on other people's shit. Like, there's only so far I can go. I know this. There's only so far I can go before it's lights out. Oh, but Marjorie Taylor Greene's supposed to be special. She should not have. Hey, it's only so far to go. That's just reserved for us. Hell. No, fuck that. No. If I can get banned from something, she can get banned from something, okay? If she wants to tweet whatever the fuck she wants and break rules, like when I get my warnings, I back the fuck off. If I choose not to, I did so knowingly. I said, you know what, screw your rules, I'm going for it. I'm going for big air, man. I don't care. I'm gonna do my thing. And if I choose to do that, I chose to do that. So apparently, there's been a couple other people that were banned alongside her. I don't know, some Republican people, I don't know, conservative, I don't know, man, I don't know these people. But it's caused a stir where they're now pushing this new app. I'm not gonna promote the app. There's a new app out there. Go find Joe Rogan, and you'll find the app that they're probably paying him to be on, right? Because he's now got an account on this app. So what I'm saying is they take an opportunity. You take lemons and make lemonade. You know, you take shit and make chili, okay? So this is used as an opportunity to launch to boost a new application that's going to make somebody several millions and millions and millions of dollars. Meanwhile, we sit back supposed to argue over poor Marjorie Taylor Greene and other conservative people who are now on this app where they stand to make a lot more money. Because Twitter don't pay shit. I'm trying to understand like what the problem is and why we keep falling for the okie doke. I mean, we were born that night, some of us, but we don't have to pretend to be born last night. We can pretend to be grown-ups and understand half of the shit that these people do, there's a benefit in them either financially or positioning their careers. Like, you do know that, right? When these people, oh, I'm a champion and I do this and I do that, you do know there's an incentive for them to do that shit, right? Right? I mean, you don't think that Marjorie Taylor Greene actually gives a fuck about you and me, do you? All right, is tech a bully? Yes. But see, I'm like that about all corporations. I always side with workers. And look, I always side with workers, but the same people that are boosting or behind this and they're supporting Marjorie Taylor Greene are some of the same people that when I support workers, they say, unions are shit. So let me get this right. You support individual rights, but you don't support unions? Because unions aren't perfect? Nothing's perfect, but at least be consistent. Okay? All right.